Hey YouTube, it's MIgardener, and today I'm going to be doing a relatively new concept to the gardening world. However, it has been done for a few years, so it's not actually all that new. But I know a lot of people that have probably been in the store has seen the burpee bumper crop, and what it is, if you haven't checked in the title, it's actually a grafted tomato. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is grafting some tomatoes. And basically, from what I've read and from work experience and stuff, because we do it at the greenhouse, is you take a determinate variety. I have the Celebrity Tomato, and an indeterminate variety. I have Roma, Old German, and a Cherokee Purple. And those indeterminate varieties get grafted onto a determinate variety rootstock, much like you would a fruit tree that is selected for certain traits such as dwarfism or increased yields, or even having multiple apples all on one tree, those types of things. So you do that to have a selected trait. And the reason why we chose a determinate variety tomato for the rootstock is because determinants typically will ripen all of their fruit at once. So meaning that they probably, generally thinking they have a more vigorous root growth, more vigorous plant growth, more energy getting put into fruit production, those types of things. So that's why we chose the determinant. And again, it's kind of a trade secret what rootstock they use. So I chose Celebrity. I could be totally wrong. You try it out, mix it up. It's all going to be an experiment. It's pretty fun. And come along, I'll show you guys how to do it, because I have gotten quite a few to work at work, but those are with kind of some more higher technology. I'm using it with basically some tubing, a razor blade, a cloth to sanitize the blades with, and some rubbing alcohol so that the disease isn't transferred. It's pretty simple, and let's get started with it. I think you're gonna like it. Alright, so before you are ready to start, you choose what you want to be your rootstock here, and then you simply take a blade, a fresh blade here, and you want to take your rootstock right below the seed leaves. So see, there you have the seed leaves still on the plant. This can be discarded. And you just do all these here, just below the seed leaves, because that ensures that the rootstock won't put out any side growth, because the lowest side growth would be right at the seed leaves. So once you take that out, you're not going to have any different tomato plants. It's going to be strictly the one that you have grafted on. Alright, so now that's done, you're going to take your variety that you want here. We're going to use, let's not use Cherokee Purple, because I'm going to actually use that later. Let's do a Roma. You take a Roma and you're going to cut it right above those seed leaves. Another note is you want the rootstock choice to match the diameter of the growing tip choice. And we're just going to take off some of these extra leaves here, because we don't really need them, and that's extra energy that the plant's going to spend. Instead of putting a graft here, it's going to spend trying to put out new leaves, and we don't want that. Next, we're going to take the blade, cut it straight down into the rootstock, and then we're going to take on a 45-degree angle, cut off one end, twist it around, and we're going to cut off the other end, kind of refine it a little bit. There we go. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're just going to stick the graft into the selected area there. Then we're going to take some newspaper, we're going to wet it, so you have your wetted newspaper, and just kind of fold it up. Alright, and then simply wrap it around the plant. This is going to ensure that it stays moist. And then take your piece of tubing that you've simply cut, spread it apart like this, put it around the stem of the plant, and there you go. Now you have your plant in the rootstock. You need to keep this in a humid environment. Don't keep it too moist, but keep it well watered, and keep it in a humid environment, kind of maybe in a dome or in a greenhouse. Keep it out of harsh sun because they are very temperamental right now. Don't worry if it wilts. It's going to wilt a little bit, and then it should start grafting together in a few days. 3 to 4 days would be pushing it. I'd say maybe 5 to 6 days. You're going to see this perking back up. And then after maybe about 7 or 8, it's going to actually start putting on new growth. And you can take off the cuff and you're going to be all good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick episode. I know it was very brief, but I wanted to just kind of show you guys how to do this because it was a fun tutorial, I thought, and I was always intrigued by how it worked. And plus, not many people actually know about it, despite the fact that it's been done for about 2 or 3 years now, and there's so many YouTube videos on it. And so go check it out. If you haven't already, go check out the burpee bumper crop and read up on it. And I'll greatly encourage you guys to try it out for yourself. There's never a foolproof method for a rootstock or a growing tip, so test out your favorite varieties and see how it works if you got a couple extra plants lying around. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys learned something new. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Bye.